Asia in world politics. So of course, sabihin na natin may relation itong dalawa na to from economy and politics. So parang political economy yung dating. Pero syempre, ihiwalay natin yung politics. So we'll focus on the political leanings in Asian continent. So first, so according to the source, these are the Asia's most powerful political figures in the world. So definitely sila yung may malaking impluwensya pagdating sa mga political strategies or political development in the world. Okay, so maaaring lagyan natin to ng geopolitics. Kasi mamaya may mga issue tayo na mababanggit. So these are the persons or the powerful leaders in the current era. So Xi Jinping of China, Kim Jong-un, North Korea, Vladimir Putin, President of Russia, Rodrigo Duterte, Philippines, Imran Khan, Ali Khamenei from Iran, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud from Saudi Arabia, and Joko Widodo ng Indonesia. So they are the most uh, powerful political figures in the world, which is from Asia. So, in terms of the globalization impact to the Asia's political context, as we know that Asia, mapapansin natin yung political system in our continent that it is mainly shift from, sabihin na nating dictatorship, nag-shift siya into democratization or the liberal political leanings. Dati kasi, dictatorship, military forces are running to the country's each government, but now it is shift to liberal type of political system. So, maaring epekto ito ng diplomacy or ng independent foreign policy pagdating sa bilateral relations or sa mga diplomatic relations na mayroon ang mga country. So, Asia, of course, influenced by the powerful people na nabanggit ko kanina, even internal or external relationship between continents, various governments, citizens, and territories. So, therefore, the politics in Asia are sabihin na natin may pagkakaparehas kasi nga liberal. But of course, they are also have varied as the world be expected of such large mass of continent. Of course, they are also diverse in population. Kaya nga, nagkakaroon din sila ng diverse political system. Because one system is not, sabihin na natin, hindi akma sa isang bansa. That's why they are finding another system that they can fit the population of their country. So mainly, constitutional monarchies, nandiyan ang Japan, nandiyan ang Thailand, so yun tayo may mga king, may mga queen, may emperor. So absolute monarchy, federal states, Malaysia, military forces, nagkakagulo ngayon sa Myanmar because of the military dictatorship. And then, one-party states, nandiyan ang presidential system, Philippines, nandiyan ang Singapore, parliamentary system, and our system in Asia. So, of course, we embrace liberal political system. And then, of course, yung politics in the Asia, may impluensya din siya sa economy. Pagdating nga sa sinasabi nating foreign policy, that globalization, as it influences different countries, meron siyang epekto sa mga bansa na ito. So, yung authoritarianism ay napalitan ng democracy or the liberal political system. And then, as what I've said, no, that a new grand bargain between the West and Asia is essential. Of course, may Western influences pa rin pagdating sa political leanings. The United States have many allies in the Asia, particularly sa ASEAN. Nandiyan nga yung tinatawag natin na island chains, di ba? From Japan, Philippines, and then the Oceania, di ba? Micronesia, Polynesia, and Macronesia. So, ilan yan sa mga allied chains, no? Example natin sa US. So, therefore, this recognize that we are influenced by Western countries pagdating sa legitimacy or sa pag-adapt nung system pagdating na yung federal system na pinag-uusapan natin. And then, ito yung sinabi ko kanina, part ng geopolitics, no? The most controversial contested international waters that can be found in Asia is the West Philippine Sea dispute. No, so lalo na ngayon napapanahon ito, itong contemporary issue na ito that still still causing competition for US, China, and the Southeast Asian countries for global dominance and the power shift. Of course, China and US are struggling the West Philippine Sea for the claims of the international waters. Of course, this really contribute to challenge ties of the world, especially diplomatic relationship among countries that can affect its economic security and political status. Of course, nadadama yung Pilipinas dyan because of the China and US aggressiveness or assertiveness and the West Philippine Sea dispute. So ito yung pinakamalaking controversy pagdating sa geopolitics dito sa Asia. Of course, naaalarma din yung ibang bansa because of the sabihin na nating effect, no, somehow war or economic trade wars, no, blockade for the shipment kasi almost one third of the global trade passes through the West Philippine Sea. So pagka nagkaroon dyan ng gulo, of course, this is just a breakdown for the economy of those countries involved, lalo na yung mga ASEAN. Kasi nga part nga siya ng Asia sa part ng Southeast Asia. So this is really a big sabihin na nating struggle for those countries. And then, so these are some trivia about Asian politics. So nabanggit ko na to kanina that there are many variations of political system that running in the Asian continent. So Asian continent has its most powerful and influential political leaders in the world. Iba parte nga ng ng International Tribunal Court sa Permanent Arbitral Court, 'di ba? Security Council, China. 'Di ba? So, yan, ilan yan sa mga influential political leanings kasi no. Sa UN, United Nations, so mostly Asian countries, hindi lang US or other powerful Western countries. And then, the other things, these are just some historical background pagdating sa development ng politics in Asia. So, Malaysia, Singapore, kasi mga ano yan mga humiwalay na bansa, Singapore, humiwalay sa Malaysia, so they are pursuing a great political development, diba, sa parliamentary system nila. So ito ilan sa mga trivia among them. Russia kasi is part of Europe no. Politically it is part of Europe, but geographically it is part of Asia. Kaya nga part siya ng Eurasia. And then these are some involvements, the World War. So, nagkakaroon ng conflict, parang yung Asia yung nagiging ground battle parang political arena pagdating dito sa mga geopolitical issue na ito, tinatawag natin. And then lastly, nabanggit ko kanina that the political system in Asia are mostly affected by the colonizers, countries, no, yan, na sakop ng American, Spanish, French, Dutch, Portuguese, and British. So that is just a short discussion for the politics in Asia. Kasi ang pinaka-highlight natin dito is the West Philippine Sea dispute, pero look back din tayo doon sa mga political system na meron ang mga bansa sa Asia. So that will be the overall discussions for world economy and politics. So these are these resources that I search on and put on my paper. So thank you so much for listening to this discussion.